Okay, hi. Today we're going to learn how to write the resume. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is a resume. So in British English, we call it the resume. In American English, we call it the CV or curriculum vitae. So this is used when somebody uses it to or wants to apply a job. So when you want to apply a job, you need to write a resume. Okay, why do you need to write a resume? Because your future employer will be able to understand, or it gives a brief overview of who you are, your background, which includes your education and your work experience. Okay, basically it's a very systematic way to explain or to present your strengths, achievements and your background to your future potential employer. Okay, so we need to bear this in mind, however, that we need to keep our resume simple and clear. Why? Because potential employers spend less than 1 minute reading an individual's resume. Okay, so the job market is rather competitive. For one single position, the company may receive up to 300-400 resumes. So they really do not have so much of time to read everybody's resume in detail. So that is why make it simple and make it clear. Okay, so for fresh graduate, I would actually recommend you to state your educational background first. Okay, because we do not have any working experience. So if we do not have any working experience, so the only thing that will actually shine is actually our educational background. What degree did you do? What was your CGPA? Your what you call that? Your GPA. Okay, so this is very important. So write this in reverse chronological order. Reverse chronological order refers to the most recent education that you have received. So you do not start by putting or stating your primary school education, then secondary. So you start from the most recent one, which is your university degree, followed by maybe your foundation, followed by maybe SPM. So that is reverse chronological, whatever that happened most recently. Okay, so if you are backed by years of working experience, so you state the working experience first. Again, this must be done in reverse chronological order. Okay, so when looking for a job, remember to apply this way through internal network first to friends and family that is already working in that company. Okay, after that, once you have applied through them, or get their recommendation, now you need to actually send your resume to the company's email, the HR email, which can be easily searched on Google. And then, of course, external sources like JobStreet and etc. So you can apply through that. But first of all, the first one is internal network first. Companies, just like normal human beings, we prefer recommendations from people we trust and know first before looking for candidates through external sources. Okay? So first and foremost, before we can even begin writing the resume, we need to conduct a job search first. We need to analyze our personal characteristics. So, are we introverted? Are we extroverted? So what kind of jobs will actually suit us? So if we are extroverted, we will prefer jobs that deals with people. Okay, that deal with people. For example, human resource, like mass communication, like PR, public relations manager. Okay, lecturers, teachers. These are jobs that actually will suit extroverted people, for example, people who like to talk. Okay, and then we need to also evaluate the job related skills and abilities. Let's say you want to apply to become an accountant. So first and foremost, you need to be sure that you have a degree in accounting first, that you have the related skills and abilities to perform whatever that is required for this job. Alright, after you have determined all these things, what is suitable for you, do you have the necessary related skills and abilities? Now you have to research for employment opportunities. Normally, people these days, we go on Google. So we type whatever job position that we are looking for, and we actually search it through JobStreet and all that. So whatever that comes up, we will be able to find out some of the job vacancies that are available. Alternatively, we can also go to the company that we wish to join. For example, KPMG, we can go to the website, their company's website, and take a look whether there are any vacancies that suit us at that moment. We can go to like career. I think most big companies, they will have something called career, where they are hiring people, they will post the vacancies there, right? So the resume communicates who you are, show that you can do the job and distinguish yourself. Basically, at the end of the day, the resume will tell your future employers who you are, show that, you know, through your educational and your working experience that you can do and perform, and also to set yourself apart from other candidates. For example, you have won achievements, awards, whatever, that actually distinguish yourself from them, right? So how do you organize a resume? We will start with the heading first, the usual name, address, phone, email, okay? Then your work experience. So like I said earlier, if you are back with years of working experience, then you actually put the work experience first. But if you are a fresh grad, then you put your education first, both in reverse chronological order, whichever that is most recent. Okay, some achievement and activities, and your references. Okay, so references are people who can vouch for what you have said or stated in your resume. So these people can be a witness or a referee to your skills and abilities, so that the company will be able to confirm that you are able to do and perform at the job, okay, before they hire you. Okay, so some of the tips in your resume: do not use personal pronouns I, me, you, and my. Do not use articles an, and the. Not do not, but try to omit it whenever possible. Try to avoid using them, and write in descriptive phrases punctuated like sentences. So do not write in a long, lengthy paragraph. Just short sentences, must be complete sentences, grammatical error free, okay, and with correct punctuations. Okay, use strong action words, adjectives, and keywords to explain accomplishments. So remember, your future employer do not have a lot of time to read your resume. So you need to make it simple. You need to make it short. They would not want to read an essay or a paragraph. So just short statements, okay? So also you can exclude your age, gender, national origin, your marital status, religion, and even race. You do not need to include all this, right? So this is a sample of the resume, okay? So for this resume, can you see you need to put your first name, last name, your address, your phone, your email, okay? Then this is your objective. What are you looking for, okay? Then your experience, your education, your skills, activities, and you need to put another one, which is references, okay? So all this, you can actually go to Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word, okay? You can go to Microsoft, you can click on File, okay? You can see more templates. There are a lot of resume templates here. Just pick one. I think the modern chronological resume is very good, okay? So you can pick the modern chronological resume, okay, as your resume template. Okay, here this is the resume, right? So make sure it is, do not put it in in paragraphs, okay? You must make it short, okay? And one last one that you need to put here, need to add here, is the references, okay? You need to add references, and then you are good to go. But remember to always proofread your resume. Make sure that it's free of spelling, grammatical, punctuation errors, okay? Because that is a red flag, right? Okay, thank you very much.